What are some things that you have served and led, my brother?
Sure.
I know you say KOE. What is that?
Yes. So when we first started the chapter, I was the first keeper of exchequer, managing the finances, setting up bank accounts, also distributing checks, payments to the brothers for different projects, and also making sure that we have a solid balance sheet in terms of our finances for the Frisco Alumni Chapter.
Wow, that's powerful. Then the treasurer of the foundation. Wow. So tell us about that.
Sure. So initially, when we first started the chapter, we set up the foundation. I was the first treasurer of the Diamond Achievers Foundation. So once again, getting the bank account up, making sure we had different payment options, and then supporting the brothers and making sure as we have different initiatives that we make sure those bills were paid. And again, making sure we have a solid balance sheet.
Wow. Because you have degrees in finance, right?
That's correct. I have an MBA in finance.
Wow. So the money can't be funny if you're trying to build.
Exactly.
What was you to the
silhouettes? To the liaison.
Okay, so, now what is that?
So that is the organization of wives of the brothers. And in this role, my role was to support the brothers and to get the silhouettes to work with us on different initiatives and different events. For example, we had the polo event. The ladies came out, helped introduce and register the guests when they came on board, and basically anything that the chapter needs, the silhouettes works with us. So my role is to be that liaison, that conduit between the brothers and the silhouettes.
Wow. And also you was the MTA chairman.
Yes.
How were you a servant leader in that?
So in that capacity, I was responsible for serving not only the brothers and making sure that they were informed about the process. I was also responsible for ensuring that we had a successful line of 21 first-class members, that they were brought in the right way from a education, knowledge, and learning brotherhood. So in that role, I partnered with a team. I had a team of MTA committee members with me that helped support me, like yourself, who was on that committee, and helped with the curriculum, helped with making sure that these guys knew the true essence of brotherhood and Phi Nu Pi.
Wow. And you did all this at the same time?
The MTA period started back in January of this year, and we initiated them in April.
And you was also serving on the treasurer of the foundation?
As well, yes, sir.
And the
Silhouettes liaison.
Wow. That takes a lot of mental capacity to do that, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? How are you able to be busy and effective? Because a lot of times people serve on multiple committees, right? They busy, but they not effective.
Sure.
How are you able to be busy and effective?
So that's another good question. So I was able to be busy and effective by making sure I communicated well, delegated responsibilities, so I didn't take it on by myself.
Wow.
I had a team like yourself on the MTA chairman side to work with me to make sure the 21 first class had the right education. So you taught a module, I had other brothers teach a module. So I had a lot of collaboration and cooperation with all the brothers. So they helped that I didn't do it all by myself, but I had a team that rallied behind me.
Yeah. And, I know you're my dude, and people may look at it and say I'm biased, but I'm not trying to be biased. I'm just being truthful, because I'm just too old to, lie. You know what I'm saying? Especially about something so simple. The reason why I love your leadership is when you request that I teach a module, you didn't micromanage me.
No, I empowered you as a leader because I understand leaders when I see leaders, and you are a true innate leader. So when the time came up to take on the module or to teach them the step show, I was able to feel comfortable and confident that you can get the job done.
Yeah, but that's what I like, because I wasn't just gonna get up there and lecture. I had AI talking. I brought my DJ equipment.
You did.
I brought a lot because that's how I teach, and that's what made me so impressed with you, that you allow me to be myself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And even though you had the position, I didn't see the position as a position for you. I saw your position as a purpose. So thank you for displaying purpose for me to feel comfortable.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And yeah, I am biased, but
thank you, brother. Thank you.
You did a great job. And then you said you're an active member. Mm-hmm. Serve on several committees.
So TNT, the TNT So that was one of our signature events. So it was a tuxedo and tennis shoes event that we had back in October. We had that for 2 years in a row. Also the polo committee, and in both of those roles, I served as the finance contact, collecting the money, updating the committee chairs on where we are with ticket sales, and making sure that we had good, sound financial payments going out to our different vendors, and make sure we're paying the vendors on time, and then providing financial updates as needed.
Wow. And we got something coming up at the end of this month. That's the polo event, right?
Yes, sir.
And you managing the polo finance.
Yes.
Now, how hard is that, bro?
Well, it's a manual process, but again, I have a partner work with me, Brother Datron Branch, who is working with me and helping me track the sponsors and the regular ticket sales. Also, we have a Mile app that we're using to help track incoming payments. So again, just reviewing the data, making sure that we are coordinating with the right people, like the chair of the committee, which is Brother Zafar Brooks. So communicate with him, provide him with updates on where we are with cash collections.
So what I like about your leadership, you work behind and in front.
Yes, sir.
Which one do you like the most? Or
I'm flexible. I could, good question. I could work behind the scenes as well as work in front. So a leader can pivot and change directions as needed. So if there's a need to be behind the scenes, I can work effectively behind the scenes. And if I need to take the lead and collaborate, I could be in front as well.
Great. And now you said one of your last point, you're a strong leader. You have strong leadership and project management. And I like this first statement that you said, I lead with my heart and with common sense. Now, psychologically, you don't really lead with this because this is about.
Right.
But you're truly saying I lead with my frontal lobe.
Yes, sir.
Which is the executive director of the brain.
Yes.
But we'll just say you lead with your heart. When you say I lead with my heart, what are you trying to tell the brothers?
So when I say I lead with my heart, I lead with passion and conviction that I care, that I want to make sure I'm making the right decisions for the right reasons and not a knee-jerk reaction. Really being able to understand what the brothers' asks are and making sure we are carrying out the true purpose of Frisco Alumni and true purpose of Kappa Alpha Psi.
That's good. Hey, man, I think I know who you are. But just the last 10 seconds, can you tell the brothers of Frisco Alumni Chapter why they need to vote for you?
So I'm asking the Frisco Alumni brothers to vote for me. As I've mentioned, that I'm a team player. I am my own man. I am a true servant leader. I've been an active member in this organization from inception. And then also I'm a strong leader with strong project management skills and a commitment to this organization and a commitment to taking it to the next level.
I'm happy to be a part of the Impact Podcast. My name is Dr. Chism. This is Arthur Ballard.
And I approve this message.
Okay, peace.